a big shuffle, and he was on the ground. And then the media came up to me and showed me this video, and the video of what I saw on this video was a police officer had him in one arm, and the other police had him in the other arm. So it was like that. Yeah, so he was defenseless. He didn't have, anything there.
Yeah.
Although, he was still doing that. Do you know what I mean? I think then the Asian guy went.
Yeah, it was awful. It was brutal. It really was. It was horrible to see. I know that they're doing their job trying to protect people and the city, but some of them just go overboard. They really do. And I'm not dissing the police, because they do have a job to do, and they are told from higher powers what they should do and what they shouldn't do. But not all of them are good. There is some brutal ones, and it's the same as the crowd. Not all of the crowd is good. There's bad in the crowd, and it's the same with the police. And I think it's just going to be an ongoing war. The police hurt someone, so we're going to hurt the police. So, and it's just going to keep going tit for tat between people and, the police. And it's not really getting us anywhere, really, is it?
Someone said it was released 3 hours later. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's what someone has said. So it could be just hearsay. But listen, we all got about brutality. Maybe there should be, especially in Leeds with all that shit that happened. All the police were in London. They could have. Where were they in Leeds? It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've gone about brutality, but when the man is defenseless, does any need to be continuing with the brutality and be hitting someone in the stomach when they're down?
I think they were shouting that in the crowd last night, weren't they? Where were you in Leeds? Where were you in Leeds? The Hartlepool one, I was watching that until you got to London, until you got into the city, and it was awful, Angie. There was I think it was about 10 policemen with their shields across the road, a barrier, and there was little kids like the age of 10, I think even younger, going up and throwing bricks. And there was this one woman who was standing and she had her handbag and that on. She should look like a mum, basically. And the bricks that was on the floor, she was lifting them and walking over and giving it to the kids for them to throw at the police. I thought, what the hell is going on?
Arrested for that, won't they?
It's just disgusting. That and Hartlepool was just an absolute joke. It was just an excuse to act like barbaric animals. That's all they were doing there.
Yeah,
that poor guy that got punched, I think it just looks like he was walking down the path, and I think he was looking, thinking, "Oh God, have I done the right thing here?" And then he got punched. But the thing is, no one went to say, "Whoa, stop." From what I saw, they just all stood there, and he probably felt so scared. I don't know. I just think it's crazy, and some people are taking it too far, embarrassing us. People are trying to stand up for what for what they believe was right, and there's ways of doing it, but acting like the way they're acting and hurting each other and hurting the police they're just embarrassing the whole country. Acting like that.
Suit, isn't they, with everything that's going on? I think it's acceptable to do.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of police at Hartlepool? Sorry, I don't know the name of it.
There didn't seem like many. There was about 10 across the road, and I think they waited for some backup, and then backup came, and there was a few more. But yeah, there wasn't London there was so many hundreds of police. I think they came from all over. Different cities went down. But yeah, the Hartlepool one was just pathetic, to be honest. It wasn't even standing for anything, only acting like animals. That's all they were doing.
It's right. I watched the Hartlepool one, and also so I watched the live stream through Tyrone, and I will say Tyrone got very upset with that guy getting punched. He was he literally was he put his hands, he just was oh my gosh, my baby girl is going to be born soon, and I'm seeing this. The Hartlepool one, there was guys that were telling kids, they were giving them bottles and saying go, these kids were 10, 12 years old, and they were saying, hey, go throw it at the police, and they were doing it. And Tyrone was really conflicted about his life, because he was seeing this and he didn't want to see it. He kept cutting it. I felt so bad for him. He was everybody was like, stay on the live, stay on the live. And he was seeing these kids being told, like, to go throw bottles and stuff. And then he saw the guy getting punched, and it was like heartbreaking to watch. That Hartlepool shit, like, it was nothing to do with those children. It had nothing to do with
Can I
it.
just put in, please, because the Hartlepool one wasn't just about the children. I'm from Hartlepool myself, and I was there at the beginning of it. That was encouraged by drunken idiots.
Yes.
It didn't start off like that. Angie, if you accept me on Instagram, I can show you what it started like. It started with people gathering, just speaking. That's all it started like.
No, there was no organised protest or anything like that. It just was just chaos. It's just an argument.
Yeah, it was chaos.
After all of that, because we'd all stood at the war memorial and we were just speaking, and after that, people started getting drunk and then coming over, and then it escalated. But after that, that's when it went wrong.
Right. Yeah.
No, it was bad though.
It was just
No, what?
Anyway, guys, this has nothing to do with Tommy Robinson. I saw a comment earlier. What's Tommy Robinson got to do with all these protests? Although I didn't agree with what he did on his protests, you know what I mean? I don't agree with it. Well, maybe he did have some kind of... I don't know.
But Angie, I'm going to jump down. I've requested to follow you on Instagram. If you accept me, I can send you what it started like.
Yeah, 100%. Who's... Trisha, have you spoken?
Right, thank you. I'm going to jump down now.
Come on, Elise. See you later.
Yeah, jump down, because that was a load of bullshit. Like, that was a shit show in Hartlepool.
Yeah. So, but maybe that's how it just kicked off. Maybe there was no or it wasn't organised or anything like that. It was just, saying...
Yeah, it really was really bad to watch, especially, like, the children.
Wow. Listen, let's not...
I know.
These children aren't children.
I know, girl. You were children.
They're not children, man. They're thugs. And listen, let me remind you the Bulger killings, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, but the parents were doing it.
Yeah, let's not treat criminals like children. I don't give a shit they're children. They're criminals also. Yeah, I mean... Children these days, man, get away with anything because they're children, and I think it's about time they do the time you get adult crime. I don't give a shit how old you are. That's my opinion.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, I just want to say something about the Hartlepool one, right? So obviously I was on Tyrone's live as well, and I'm in his Discord. So there was stuff being shared in his Discord about it. There was a young girl, right? So, when all these, it wasn't a protest there, it was a riot. And there was a young girl who had been knocked over by a thug on a bike trying to get to where the stuff was going on with the police. She's got cuts all over her face and everything. Wow. And this is what I'm saying, like, all these people like saying this needs to be done because our children are being killed, but then they're hurting children. It makes no sense, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't even know this one was going on, man. It sounded vicious.
It really was. It was just absolutely disgusting.
Videos of it, not many, a couple. Is there any more protests tonight? Is it the weekend?
I know there's one going to be happening in Newcastle, where I'm from, on the 10th of August, which sounded like it was going to be a peaceful one at first, but now they're saying they want to start it. So, like, in the town centre, we've got something called the Monument. Now they're saying they want to start it from the West Road, where a lot of the Muslim community live. So that straight away is just inciting hate.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'll not be going to that. But I'm going to drop because my kids have literally just walked in from their dads.
I'm going to get some food because I'm really hungry. My stomach is going crazy. I need food. Do I put my address into? Okay, right. All right, thank you, Ems. Has everyone spoken? Everyone spoken? Because I'll play the rest of the videos if you have. Give me a sec, 'cause I've just ordered some food. My stomach's going crazy. Oh, for God's... Yeah? Yeah, I'm coming. One sec, guys. Yeah? I'm coming, sorry. Yeah? I mean, it's fine, you know what I get. Thank you. 4911. No, 4911 or 4211. One of those. Crazy. One of those? Oh, let me have a look. I can't remember. I'll shout it down because I can't remember what it was. One sec, guys. You need a pen now. That's ridiculous. I have to get my other phone. One sec. I'm looking. One sec. Right. I'm just looking for. It's 4211. Oh, she okay? Look, if I'm here. I said it's 4211. Are you okay, Shelly? 4211. What are you so sick of it? The door, answering the goddamn door once in your life. Jesus. I'm so sick of this. What? You can't answer the door. Do you know what I mean? I came home last night, yeah? What? Oh my God, because she bolted the door, yeah? Because she bolts when she goes to bed, like maybe she thought I was asleep, I don't know. She goes, oh, why are you waking me up at this time? Oh my God, you're getting at 2 a.m, waking me up constantly. Angie, you asleep? Yeah, I was asleep. Now you're waking me up, man. But I was asleep at 2 a.m.
Like, you crack me up.
Oh, it's driving me effing mad.
Love your rants.
I've got some of these Hartlepool. Is it Hartlepool? I don't know.
Hartlepool, yes.
Right. Okay, let me have a show you. So that's London.
You can see the
That's in Tony was there. What's that about with Tony, eh?
They don't treat other people like this.
Tony's got one of those sticks. I should get one of those, isn't it? Right, okay, let me show you. Is this Hartlepool here? Oh no, I saw that one. Sorry, one sec. There's another one here. Actually, you're breaking into houses. Oh shit, is it empty? Oh, do you need more?
oh, that was the lady that like asked to get a lighter and she threw it. Like
Yeah, that's Hartlepool. Is it Hartlepool? Sorry, I don't know the area.
Hartlepool.
Yeah, Hartlepool, guys. Absolutely terrible. I swear, I wouldn't give a shit where your kids are not. I'd get you by you. If I was a copy, I'd get them by the bloody.
Yeah, they were like little kids though, and they were like throwing bricks and bottles, and it was crazy. But the adults were getting them to do it.
It's the parents as well that should be arrested. Do you know what I mean? And those kids should be got arrested and tried as an adult. Simple as. They'll soon stop doing the shit they do. Oh, thank you, Kez. Oh, is that for a ding? I'm not too sure. Hiya, Jane.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about this morning. Thank you for jumping on my live and giving me a wee bit of support, Angie. I just randomly do it every now and again to have them on. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. How I couldn't believe what I was watching last night, young kids, and I mean that's video you've got there, more police must have turned up because they didn't have the right stuff on when I seen them. They had plastic sort of covers in front of them.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. You know, I do think they're going to change the law, whereas a child commits a crime, adult time.
I agree.
I see these little shits getting away with whatever they want to get away, because that's what they are. They're little shits. They're not children. Let's not treat them like children. They're thugs. They want to hurt someone. Let's remember that the people that they're hurting could have family and babies, children at home that these little thugs are hurting. Listen, you can see that woman in the video. She looked rough as anything. Do you know what I mean?
She should be done for damaging her child, because she's encouraging her child to incite hate and violence towards people. So I reckon parents should be charged with that if they encourage their child to go out and do such
I don't
things.
think they should be, even if they encourage them. I believe that they should automatically get a warning. A fine.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they should be watching their children at all times. You know what I mean?
Social services should be involved because they're not safeguarding the children. Allowing your child at that age to go out in that hostile environment is a disgrace. And
I can imagine my dad, when I was a little kid, saying, go and get a brick and throw it at the copper.
Never.
Yeah, you're responsible for your own child, exactly. You know what I mean? And let's not remember, these aren't kids, man. These are thugs. Let's not treat them as kids, because I am so sick and tired of kids. Yeah, running around the street thinking they can get away with what they want. These kids are committing murder, man, and everything. You know, what about the people that they've hurt? What about their family that they've got? You know, but we meant to, it's a child. Fuck that, yeah? Put them away for life.
That's what I was saying to you this morning on that live. There's a child up here that physically murdered somebody, in a garden 500 feet away from his mum. And the guy was ages with me, a lovely guy who innocently offered this woman a lift home to save her from getting lifted.
Yeah.
Lost his life over it, and this child's 15.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I mean.
And obviously,
go away the key, man. These kids are not kids. We've got to remember, stop saying he's only 10, he's only 11. No, they're thugs. They're thugs. You know, you do a crime, they deserve to get locked up, depending on their crime, don't get me wrong. Yeah, they should get locked up and tried as an adult. Let's stop trying them as kids, man.
Do you know what's disgusting though, Angie? Like in Hartlepool and these other places, they are purposely, and the Newcastle one is purposely going to aim for the Asian community. And that is beyond disgusting of our country, that we can't see that there's been individual things that have happened. And yes, some of these people may have been part of the Muslim community, but what gives anybody the right to punish the whole Muslim community like they're doing? Like that poor boy was literally just walking down the street. He was walking down the street innocently, and people took it upon themselves because he was Muslim to hit him in the face. It's outright disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I hope that kid, he walked away. I don't know if any words were exchanged. We couldn't hear any voices. I hope that he is okay, and you know what I mean.
People are saying, how do you know that they're attacking the Muslim community? Because if you listen to the voiceovers of some of these people at these riots, they're saying F you, Allah.
Yeah,
so if anyone, nobody can sit there and tell me that this isn't a race debate.
That was like the Tommy Robinson, but that was a very small minority. But
I'm still on mute. He's another customer. 1 second.
No, because sometimes people ruin it for, small minorities ruin it for everybody else that wants a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
It's never been protest. But I hope that boy's okay that's walking down the road. That's disgusting. Do you know what I mean?
Isn't it?
I was okay. I don't know. There's a boy, the white boy said anything, but that was definitely racism right there. Because, of the colour of the skin. He got
100%.
Other, I can understand if there was words exchanged, but you know what I mean? A fight broke out, 100%. But he just walking down the road, minding his own business, got hit because of the colour of the skin.
Exactly that.
It's a country where people are going to be fearful to go out. Do you know what I mean? I
would be
sometimes thinking, shit, I'm going to get STAB'd or something because of the way how things are going. But I'm white. I can't imagine being an Asian person or a black person with all the shit going on.
But a lot of these, a lot of the Muslims in our country have been here for a long time, and they're targeting anybody. Just because you don't fit that white man profile, they are going for those individuals, and that's the top and bottom of it. And people can say I'm wrong, but that is the top and bottom of it.
Yeah. Do you feel like, I've lost my thought now. What was I going to say? I forgot. Do you feel like it's just an excuse for people now to be racist? It's just.
I think there's part of that. I don't think everybody. I don't think I could put everybody in the same. Because I would go out and do a peaceful protest for them children to make changes in our country, but I think these individuals, like you've seen on that video, are out there just to cause trouble and harm, and obviously have been racist previously or are racist and are now thinking that it gives them the ability to go out and do as they please.
Yeah, 100%.
It's disgraceful.
I know my Pearl is. Hi, Paula, you alright?
Yeah, Angie, did you get home okay last night?
I got home fine, but obviously
I was worried about you because I was on Tony's.
Right, but I know this sounds weird. You know, it sounds really awful. I was in a taxi with a guy named Mohammed, and lovely guy, but he was a little bit odd where he was saying if I felt sick and come sit in the front, and then he asked for my hotspot, and of course my mobile, because of live, was going crazy in the comments saying, oh my god, Angie is dodgy, get out, you're in danger and all this. And of course I'm thinking, with all these protests and CAB going on and blah blah, all this going on, I'm thinking, I'm gonna get out of this car, because the guy's on here, and this poor guy, lovely guy, like I said, I'll say his name's Mohammed, because he's probably thinking, he's I'm a terrorist attacker. That's what he was going through his head. You know what I mean? He was a nice guy, and he actually came, and I actually ordered another cab, right, and he turned up again. And I thought, I was walking on, he actually stopped, said, Angie, do you want me to give you a lift back to your house? I said, no, I'm okay. Because the people on there, man. That poor guy, and all he was doing is being nice.
Was it a black taxi, Angie?
A Uber. But he was probably thinking that I'm thinking he's a bloody terrorist attacker or something, do you know what I mean? In his head, do you know what I mean? I felt really bad, but I had
to laugh at you when
I
had to laugh at you when Tony went behind you and says you're under arrest.
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently that guy's up in court at the minute. He was saying, now I'm going to get mixed up here. Is it the Crown Court, but then they're going higher up into, is it magistrate or is it the other way around?
Yeah, my anxiety was heightened by the protest, 100%. And you know what? The only people I was scared of, people saying that I ran. No, I didn't. Of course I'm going to walk away from a scuttle, because that's what the police was, 30 police on one. I wasn't scared of the people that he had on the ground. I wasn't scared about the people there. I was scared of the police.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I
always about the police, because I'm scared of being arrested. Being in the way or obstructing the area and getting arrested for something, minor. And that's why I just want to keep out their way. And they are brutal here in London. So people are saying, oh my God, she was scared, blah, blah, blah. Yes, of the police, because they are brutal.
Well, apparently...
Angie, sorry, who's that Sasha Fontaine? Who is she?
Who?
Sasha Fontaine. Do you know who she is?
No, who's that?
I've just sent you a video on WhatsApp. She's a cheeky fucker, whoever she is. Just one little quote, what she's saying, gypsy girls dressed like their nods ahead. And I thought you...
Wait, what sound is on? Do you want me to play it, Phil?
Yeah, go on.
I'm on WhatsApp on this account, so just can you tell me what account she's on?
Oh, I've sent the video to you on your WhatsApp account where I ring you on.
Oh, yeah, my WhatsApp's on here. Let me...
Wait there. Yeah. I don't even...
From... Oh. Where's everyone gone? No, guys, it's not a mess thing. I've come on, I've checked WhatsApp. Sometimes it kicks everybody out. So do you guys want to get back in the park? Sorry, guys. I don't know who was in. Guys, I didn't kick anyone out. Sometimes it does that when I go and check WhatsApp. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
I'm going to play this video you sent me, Pearl. Give me a sec.
I'll go on mute.
Angie, that was sore.
Huh?
That was sore.
Sore, what do you mean?
You kicked us all and that was sore. My arse hurt.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, sometimes it kicks everyone out.
Yeah, I understand.
Let me show you this video.
Andy, can I just say,
Yeah?
in regards to what everyone's saying about these protests, about everyone's thugs, I understand what people are saying, but I keep saying to people, it's just a minority of people there. Like, there was, obviously, you went up there yourself, there was a few people chanting bad racial comments, but not everyone up there is for that reason, you know what I mean? There are some people up there for the right reasons, and everyone's saying that they're all thugs.
Yeah. I don't know. There's probably just a minority, but there was 100 arrests in London. I mean, Hartlepool, wherever it is. I think
people are saying they were just arrested for 3 hours and released and told not to go for 48 hours, though.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Even that guy they thought had a knife, he even only got arrested for 3 hours. I've been told. I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah, but this is a video that Pearl just wanted me to play here. I think it's this one.
In an English term, the gypsy girls dress like slags. In an English term, the gypsy girls dress like slags. In an English term, the gypsy girls dress like slags. In an English term.
Well, Sam, is that repeating all the time?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, right. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know how gypsies of the travelling community dress, to be honest. I think they dress very nicely. They're very clean.
And it looks like as if it's chavs, but you can see she's going to say like tea, if you get me meaning. I'm fucking boiling, I am. See how they just pick people out?
They dress very nicely, Pearl.
They dress absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
and listen, people do go on about because they wear short things, this, that, and the other. Let me tell you, you can run about with a bikini. It doesn't make you no dirty person.
Hey, Pearl, just quickly, and then I'm going to drop down. This Sasha Fontaine, she's had issues with people on here before. She's a piece of work, really.
Yeah, well, I think I'll be contacting this Sasha Fontaine.
Yeah, she changed her name on here for a while, I think, or she had another account with another name because she had so many issues with so many people.
Do you know the guy who's got the daughter?
That was about that.
Do you know the guy who's got the disabled daughter, Dee Dee? I'm sure he had trouble. I'm sure she was the one that stole money from a charity, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure though.
I just want to jump up and say,
I'm not sure. So let's just say hearsay.
Yes, she has. Yes, she has.
Okay, then that's good with me.
There's been many criminal convictions against her. Her real name is Sharon Brotherton.
That's it.
She had to change her name on many occasions. She got taken to court for not paying her. The people who work for her in COVID, she kept the money. She's been associated with many, many wrong things. She offered John and Dee Dee a holiday in her lodge and then took it back. There's pages and pages of her on Tattle Life and on Reddit, so please just be careful. But Pearl, yes.
No, she'll have to have a little video put out to her because the little bitch, who's she, to say, oh, gypsy girl, dressed like
Pearl, I'm in total agreement with you. I totally agree with you, Pearl.
Very nicely, the gypsies.
Absolutely.
They're always nice and tanned, nice makeup.
Freak done a deep dive on her. It's on YouTube. So if you look up her name on YouTube or anywhere, you will find out lots about her. But yes, I agree with you, Pearl. It should never, ever have been said. She has no right to say that.
Yeah.
Fucking little bitch.
Do the
That's all.
piece of work. That's all I wanted to say. So you just
Thanks.
take care, Pearl.
Yeah. Wow.
You're not young kids just because they have a certain like culture, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but they do dress very nicely, eh?
Thank
The
you.
gypsy people, they do. They always have that nice, always looking after the appearance, like the tan, the makeup, and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Anybody's got anything
Why
on that
she's taking
dirty little
it?
bitch? Sorry, Angie. Anybody got anything on there? Send it to us because I'll duet some of the videos and then do my own little turn to it. Dirty little bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Angie. I'll put myself back on mute.
That's all right, Bill. But why shouldn't you make an effort on your?
Exactly. Morning.
You know, and that's what I think. That's what the gypsy, the girls do. They're always looking after themselves. Very, very clean as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, can I just say
Can I just
something?
say what I need to say because I've got to go?
Like myself. Oh, hello.
Can I just say I was just coming in about the children. I'm disgusted about the children that are being involved. They should be in the house. They shouldn't be out on the streets, no matter their age. And I think if the parents are showing that it's okay to be disrespectful to the police, that's our future children. I think the police should nick the parents and social services should be involved.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion. I think it's disgusting.
Someone put her name in the comments. What was her name, Pearl? What's her name again?
Sorry, Angie. I'm just serving a customer. I'll be 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name, guys. I'm just keeping an eye on my food. Disgusting, that documentary. I don't think she should have played it, though.
I think the thing is we've got to remember that Asian boy was wrongfully accused. It was proven in court, and Tommy Robinson was ordered to pay this man and this little boy £100,000.
Yeah, no, please, that makes me really mad. I'm getting really mad now, Top Girl, because I tell you why. You know that I'm not racist or Islamophobic or anything like that. I just go with what I feel is the truth. You know that, Top Girl. But let me say something, yeah? He should never have paid that 100K to that boy, ever, right? That boy, right, he was not a model pupil. In that documentary Silence, Tommy Robinson proved that Asian boy was not a star pupil in that school. He was a troublesome boy, okay? And
that's fine.
He also proved it was a normal argument. It was not about race, his colour, or anything like that. You could see clearly in that video that white boy saying, "What did you say to me?" So it was never to do with
Can you,
they made it out it was disgusting, and that white boy had to move and everything.
The thing what I'm trying to, I'm not saying that every child, not every child, but some children are fucking naughty. I'm not going to say he's a fucking star pupil.
They made out that he was a star pupil, they edited his school records and everything. And the reason I'm saying that is because he was a troublesome boy, and that's why a fight broke out. Nothing to do with because of his colour or his religion, but that idiot made that out. It was.
Angie, what I'm trying to say, he said he assaulted a young girl, and that was incorrect. I'm not talking about the other argument. I'm talking about the defamation
The girl
case.
that he assaulted spoke up on that documentary and said yes, she was assaulted by him. He hit her on the back. I'm not saying she's telling the truth. So I'm not saying anything.
It was proven in court. I'll only believe, listen, you've always said to me on the whole of your fucking TikTok is if it's proven in court, the justice system, it was done.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Tommy Robinson proved in that documentary the corruption in the school, the corruption in the media, corruption in the police. And he proved that on that documentary, and so many people have watched that, and that's why a lot of people say big up Tommy Robinson, because they've seen that documentary. Do you know what I mean? The corruption. That, yes, there probably was whatever proved in Top Girl in school, but they made out it was racism, and there was no racism involved.
But Tommy Robinson is the one who did that as well.
Huh?
Blamed it on Islamophobia. He blamed it on Muslims. Do you know what I mean? So there were
he didn't blame it on Muslims. He blamed it on the system, didn't he? He blamed it on. Well, he does go on the Muslims.
Yeah, he did actually. They're both fucking wrong on either side. But the difference is,
they did put him in a Muslim community, didn't they?
The difference is he was told by a fucking judge, and he's talking about, the justice system, we need to back our own, the police officers, blah blah blah. The fucking judge told you to shut your fucking mouth. So why are you playing it again? You actual fuck, he's the biggest dog
Well,
ever.
I don't think he should have played it again. But the thing is that he always says he will never be silenced, and that is that's true. Why should he be silenced over that? Now I'm not talking about the Muslim community. I understand with that you on that one. I understand. And I said to you yesterday. I said to you yesterday they shouldn't have played that documentary. I don't agree with that either because it could incite hatred, and that's probably maybe what's happened as well. So I agree with you on that one. But I'm just talking about the incidents with the schoolboy, and the white boy. I don't believe it was race. I think there was a lot of corruption going on there, with the police and all that kind of shit.
Side.
But and that white boy was put in a Muslim community.
Listen,
There's nothing wrong with the community. One sec, Talker. There's nothing wrong with the Muslim community. But why would you put a boy that has been claimed to be racist with a Muslim community, protesting outside the school and everything? Yeah. Why would you put him in a Muslim community? It doesn't make sense.
You know what? I can't wait for, it'll be probably soon now. I can't wait for Tommy Robinson to be back in jail and crying again on YouTube.
No, I support Tommy Robinson, Tom Green.
Well, you can support whoever
Angie,
you want.
I supported Tommy Robinson until I found out 2 days ago who he was working with. Jonathan Mad Dog Adair. He unalived 31 Catholics and shot his own son 3 times. That man is not allowed back in Northern Ireland, and he is working with someone like him.
We need facts on that.
It's all over Google. I made sure to check it first. It's all over the internet. He's done podcasts with him. I supported Tommy Robinson, but see when he's working with someone like that who caused so much terror around Northern Ireland.
I don't agree with the Muslim.
Just for being another religion.
I don't agree with the Muslim community. He seems to always target them. I said that my opinion yesterday on that. I don't feel that's okay. But I do support him in other things with a lot of things he says about the British people are
I get that.
second-class citizens in their own country. I say British people, that could be Asian, black, white, that could be anyone in this country, right? I do agree with that.
I'm white British, and I don't like Tommy Robinson. I think he stands for racism. But, to whoever who supports him, that's fine. But if we really want peace in this country and things to be right, he can't be involved. You're never going to get everybody to stand together when he's involved. Now, we've got to work out what's more important, supporting him or making our country better.
Exactly. The funny thing is, yesterday they were talking about, knife crime and, let's make England great again. Yet people were shouting for Tommy Robinson. Is he your dad? Why are you shouting for another man? Why are you not shouting for just being England, getting things that are good?
He supports England, doesn't he? He supports England.
He supports himself. He's frauded the fucking government. Are you joking? There's a long list of things that he's done against his own country. So how is he supporting the country?
No, I do support.
He came out in support of the riots that happened in Southport the other day. Tommy Robinson did.
He doesn't believe in himself, guys. He's fucking on holiday.
He's not a nice human being.
I think the only thing with Tommy Robinson, I think that he shouldn't go on a certain community like he has done, the Islam. I don't think he should be doing that because he could be, he is inciting hatred, and especially playing that documentary. Because even though that documentary, in my opinion, is the truth as to what he said, because he did confirm, he did show it.
But that's one video. We haven't seen both sides of the coin.
I just quickly finish. I don't, even though I agree with that documentary, I don't think it should be played because, unfortunately, people see a boy. They don't just see a boy. You don't see a situation that, oh my God, this is disgusting. They see a Muslim boy. They see a non-white.
Points out that the Muslim,
and that's what people see, and it can incite hatred, on people.
He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. The thing is, as well, somebody just put in the comment, he talks about illegal immigrants, but he tried to get into Canada illegally.
Yeah, well, this is the things I stand with him on, illegal immigrants. Some of the things
I think his message is getting mixed along the way, do you know what I mean? And it's turning into a hate campaign. That's what it seems like. What he's trying to say is getting misconstrued and taken the wrong way. But he could also do better to send a better message.
I think that documentary, though, was more around the corruption in the media that is forcing people to believe these situations are racist attacks. They only
believe the media. They only disbelieve the media when it suits them. Sorry, apologies.
But that whole thing was around, the media made that out like that boy was attacked because he was a certain race, and that wasn't the case. And I think
Hayley, but the thing is, though, he talks about the justice system, and we need to believe in the justice system. We need to believe in England. A judge from his country ordered him not to play it again. So why did the cunt play it again?
Do you know what though, Top Girl? Do you know how much the council paid to silence people?
Listen, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a situation. He was ordered not to play it
Yeah,
ever
but
again.
that's because they paid over £1 million.
That doesn't answer the question I'm asking.
Council paid over £1 million to silence the teachers, the head teachers, the people
That's
in
not
that
what I asked.
community.
The governors, but that's one story. You're only hearing his narrative. You're only hearing a story that he wants you to hear. He's not doing both sides of the coin, for one. He's happy. No, can I finish, please? He was happy to believe the media on all the other terrorist attacks that said it was Muslim, but all of a sudden now people are jumping on it going, no, we can't believe the media now. If they come out and say he's Muslim and he's a terrorist, they'll all go, oh, we believe the media now. The amount of lives, this is probably one of the best lives I've been on in the past 2 days, because the lives I've been on, if you don't support Tommy Robinson, you get kicked off. If you like Muslims or have one comment that's positive about them, you're kicked off. And yet they're saying that they can't get their word out and the media won't let them speak. They won't listen to anybody else either.
I don't think
they
that's
had a Muslim woman, Pixie's Live yesterday. They had a Muslim woman on, and there was 3 or 4 men, white British men. I'm white British, and they gave her. Honestly, you wouldn't have believed it. It was disgusting the way she was being spoken to. It was like 6 people that were all Tommy Robinson fans and 1 Muslim. It was completely unfair. She was made to feel like this was her fault, even though she doesn't believe everything that's written in the Quran, but she is a practicing, she supports Islam and the rest of it. And they ripped her to shreds. But then they're expecting people to want to join them and stand side by side with them. Are you kidding me? This live with 35,000 followers yesterday. This person's got 35,000 followers, and she was still making excuses for the Southport riots, even when I said, what about the mother who is pleading for no more violence in Southport? Oh, there's a bigger picture. You don't care about the kids. That's not caring about them. That's not making this country better.
That's what I said yesterday. Like, let's not go on. And I said to Angie, I don't think this is. I want to talk about that situation, about anything else, because we're taking away from the victims.
I think it's an unfair statement, though, to say people can't support Tommy Robinson or some of the things that he said. No, she just said that. Mummy to one said it. That people can't.
No, what I said is I was getting kicked off live for not supporting him. I said at the start of this,
you said people who
at the start of this, I said I have no problem in people support him, but I don't, is what I said.
No, what you said within your statement was people that support Tommy Robinson don't support Muslims. That's
no, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that, Hayley. What are you on about?
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
You did.
Why are we arguing with each other? What? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What I said is I was getting kicked off lives because I don't agree with Tommy Robinson. Is what I said. I was getting kicked off because I stuck up for a Muslim woman. I said at the start of this, when I first came on, I said, this is the best live I've been on. I says, I have my views on Tommy Robinson. If you want to support Tommy Robinson, that's your thing, is actually what I said.
No, when you went into the middle of what you were saying, you said people that support Tommy Robinson don't support the Muslim community.
But we know that's not true because Angie, I talked to Angie off the app. Hayley, don't interrupt. I talked to Angie off the app, and I know she supports Tommy Robinson. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? I have to respect any adult on what they believe in and what they support. Do you know what I mean? So let's not. If she said it, she said it. If she didn't, she's retracted it. So let's just go on.
Can I just quickly jump in so I can quickly jump down? Right, I just got done with that documentary, right? See, prior to all this happening, I've never looked into Tommy Robinson or anything. But see, watching that documentary, you've got to ask yourself, why did the government, why did the legal system, why did the councils go to the lengths they did to silence him? Because there must be some truth in what he's saying.
No, I agree. Like, there must be something in it. That's why they don't want it seen. But with me, if I got arrested and I got charged and was taken to court and ordered not to do something, I wouldn't do it again as a fucking British citizen and someone who respects the law of the land.
But then you've got
to ask the question. There were things about silenced. Why can't he play it again? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because they paid over £1 million.
That's not for us to say it. Do you know what I mean? It was a judge who's done it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. His whole thing is about being silenced, and he's been asked not to show this again. Surely it's just showing that he is being silenced. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it. Like, I don't know what it's about. But I'm just saying, like, it's
I would
one
never watch
gathering
anything
here.
that Tommy Robinson puts out. I'm sorry.
I agree with some of the things he does, but after hearing about him working with your man, no. He's a terrorist, so he is, so...
But then in the documentary as well, it shows that it's not only Tommy that gets silenced, like the people that were involved in that case, like head teachers, governors, like even the pupils' parents had NDAs slapped on them so they couldn't speak about it, and handed money as well, like to be quiet about it. Do you know what I mean?
Though, when everyone's saying freedom of speech, but when it spreads hate and incites hatred and causes divide, the police are allowed to tell you to stop.
I fully agree with that. But then on the flip side of that, the media did not care about the hate they spread on that boy. They pushed out a false narrative and ran with it's a racist hate campaign. Do you know what I mean? They branded him, that boy tried.
And then did they not put him in a community with Muslims?
Yeah, so
right next to a mosque.
Yeah, so basically they were people going out in cars with balaclavas on trying to find him, and they removed his family for his own safety, put them down the road, which was a brothel hotel, a one-star brothel hotel in a Muslim community where they were the same people that were looking for him.
Yeah. Wow.
I think he was probably silenced because they knew the trouble it would cause, and I think they were worried that the people like EDL and the rest of it would cause trouble. That's the only reason why I think they silenced it, because they knew if this video did get out and the true story did get out, it caused violence. And it's just one video. I mean, my child goes to school and we live in Newark, and it's predominantly a white area. But at my child's school now, we have got a few Muslim families, and the comments from other parents with their children that they make to these Muslims is disgusting. It's I don't know why we can't all just live together and just look after each other and stand up for what's morally right. But I think the only reason why we silenced is because they was terrified that this was going to cause a load of trouble.
But I think going back to that point though about not protecting that little boy, they printed out over 370,000 messages that young lad, that 15-year-old lad got, going from raping his sisters while he watched. It was the messages that guy got at 15. There's no wonder that he tried to take his own life.
Yeah, he got death.
Oh my God, he didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to overdose.
And you know what? The crucial piece of the evidence is in the video itself. When they're having a fight because he throws water. If you haven't seen the video, he water bombs him, doesn't he, when he's on the ground?
Yeah. Right.
Well, if you watch that, correct me if I'm wrong, Katie, because it was a long time ago I saw it.
Yeah.
The white boy turned around to the Asian boy and said to him, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
What did you say? Yeah. That was a crucial, in my opinion, evidence that it wasn't really unlikely to do with race. Because the Asian boy had said something to the white guy, right? He had said something. He said, "What did you say?" And that's why he did what he did with the water, not because of the colour of the skin. So he did point that out as well. I don't know exactly.
So it was an innocent fight between two young boys in school, and then it just
Yeah.
turned into a
And then
race thing.
basically the media got hold of it, the parents, because he spoke to it, he told his parents that, and then the school got hold of it, the media got hold of it and went viral.
Yeah.
Made out it was a race, it was to do with the colour of his skin, and that boy started getting death threats, he had to move, they had to move him away, and everything. It was just, it was horrible.
Basically, they say that he said to the young lad that he was going to grape his little sisters.
His 9-year-old little sister.
Yeah. So he then reacted in that way, and then it was all published that it was a far right racial attack.
Yeah.
And then it turned out as well that that young boy's family were using, obviously, the fact, like, the media, like, they had the media's attention, and they were demanding that their family got brought over from Syria, that he was going to unalive himself if they didn't get brought over as well.
Yeah. And that Tommy Robinson had to pay their family 100k.
Yep.
For that little boy, to make out it was to do with race. So please, guys, don't say that the race card does not exist. That's a very good example.
It does.
It also got
the only person who criticizes racism mostly is Tommy Robinson and his Goonies.
Yeah, but regardless, forget Top Girl, forget that for a second. That silence was very true. That happened to that little boy in that school, and that happens probably a lot.
Stuff like that happens every day, so it does. I remember in school.
One aspect of Tommy Robinson's opinion. Do you know what I mean? They didn't know. You don't know how the other Assyrian boy felt. Do you know what I mean? Like he was
the one that said he was going to rape his family.
Yeah,
but that's one side of the fucking conversation.
Yeah, but in the video, the crucial evidence, Top Girl, was for the white girl to say, "What did you say to me?" That's why the fight broke out. It was nothing because he was, of a skin color. Nothing, but they made out.
Thing is, right, you know what, guys? I'm gonna actually go with what you lot are saying. I'm gonna watch it today, and I'm
gonna watch it tonight. Where do you get it?
I want to know your opinion on it.
On YouTube.
Yeah, I'll watch it today. I'm gonna try and sort the house out.
I do understand also, like Top Girl.
Yeah, where can you watch it? Could you message me how to watch the video?
It's on YouTube, guys. Just put silence Tommy Robinson film.
I don't think it should have been played in the protest, because I do feel it could incite hatred, because people do see, the colour of the skin, a Muslim boy, you know what I mean? And that's the truth. People do see that. Do you know, if it's a white boy, they don't see it, but they do
Silenced.
see it. Like what Top Girl said, they just see the colour of the skin and say, I'm Muslim.
But the thing is as well, though, like, you've got to remember, it's just one side of this whole argument. Like, it's not both sides. It's Tommy Robinson's opinion on what's happened.
It's not, though, Top Girl. It's not. He brought evidence. His evidence that was not to do with race. You can see it right in the video when he said,
guys, you're not getting what I'm saying.
He's not talking from their perspective.
In every court case, there's two sides of a story. Do you know what I mean? And this is Tommy Robinson's side of the story. So we can't. I'm gonna watch it, guys. I am gonna watch it today, but I'm not saying. I'm gonna say I would like.
He brought factual evidence, Top Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's talking about the other boy's side of the story. Do you know what I mean? Why he said that?
The other boy's side of the story was
he won it.
publicised all over
If there was this much evidence against it, the Asian boy wouldn't have. It's not even Asian. Sorry,
evidence, Top Girl. There was corruption.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. You know what? They edited his school records to make out he was a star pupil. He brought evidence about that as well. And then a girl came forward and said he was not that boy. He hit me across the back. He was a horrible kid at school.
Is this just the one story?
Someone's not. And he got a 100K as well on top of that. It's absolutely disgusting.
Is it just one story? This is the only thing that Tommy Robinson's got, or is there more videos like this, or is he just one?
No, he kind of introduced another story, but that family were too scared to speak out because they received death threats and everything. So
he has his own story too.
Yeah,
about his daughter being assaulted.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. There's always two sides, but I am going to watch it, and then obviously, like, the thing is with me, if I see something that's right, I'll say it's right. If I see something that's wrong, I'll say it's wrong.
And you know me, Top Girl. If it's racism, that's not tolerated. You know what I mean? Any kind of racism or anything. Like I said, I think it shouldn't have been played because people do look.
He's trying to incite hate towards a community of people, and that's why he was banned from playing it, and then he played it again and ran off on holiday.
Unfortunately, I think the community believe the media, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the Muslims or the people involved that was caught up in the corruption. It was the government. It was nothing to do with the Muslim community.
Yeah, it was the boy
It's to do with the
himself.
media.
That's his point. It was the
But we
corruption
don't
in the
know what
media.
happened before that. I
But it was
work
the
in a
boy
school.
himself.
I work
Because
in
the
a
boy
school as a
lied.
TA, and I see children where they antagonise and antagonise and antagonise to the point where the innocent child then flips out, and the one
And gets into
child that
trouble.
gets told off is the one that has enough in the end after they are bullied and bullied and bullied, and
He
they're the one
speaks
that
to the
gets
head
to the side
teacher
of
though, and
mischief.
even the head teacher said it wasn't how it's been portrayed.
Yeah.
That head teacher was also sacked after it. He signed an NDA because he wanted his pension for the last 30 years that he's worked at that school. There was a isolation teacher. He was Muslim, wasn't he? And he was saying how he used to come into isolation all the time. He heard him say that he was going to grape his little sisters.
Yeah.
Which then led to what happened on the field.
And there was other incidents as well, like another teacher spoke out and said the majority of the people that he was bullying was in fact little girls or people younger than himself.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm not saying that this kid was an angel, like, no fucking way. Because I fucking wasn't an angel. I had to go, I had to go to anger management classes in high school. And I was, the first time I went to anger management classes with them when I was 12. So I'm not saying this kid was fucking innocent, because no kids are.
Yeah.
You know what I
Kids
mean?
can
Like,
be vile. Kids can be really cruel.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
but head teachers, they won't admit anyway to bullying in the school. There's that much, and I work in a school, and they won't admit to bullying. They won't admit it because it makes them look bad, and they want to get a good Ofsted.
Yeah. It's all about them reports, though, isn't it, with the schools?
Guys, when you go on YouTube, just search Silence Tommy Robinson full movie, and it'll come up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look.
It's like, I think it's like an hour and a half altogether.
I think some people are getting confused as to what the documentary is actually about. It's mainly about exposing the media and the government and how the media will portray a certain situation to make it look like it was racist, basically. But say a white person gets attacked by somebody of colour, it's not put out in the media, it gets no attention, and that's what he was showing on this documentary.
Yeah.
And that people was actually silenced because obviously the government are too scared.
Do you know how many people I know through high school who got abused and bullied because of the colour of the skin, and that wasn't shown on the media, Tasha?
Well, not all of them are, but what Tommy was trying to say was, well, where was the media when this happened, or where was the media when that happened?
Well, where was the media on when people were, like, I seen a guy throw a computer, and you know, back in the days there were them big fucking heavy computer desktops, threw it at an Asian boy. That wasn't thingy. So it's both sides, do you know what I mean? Just because there's 2 or 3 that are not shown, there's loads and loads like that are shown, so we can't just nitpick at things again.
I think at the time though, Top Girl, it showed a video of a white girl being on a bus and these 2 Asian girls throwing water, doing the same thing over this white girl, and that was on Twitter and stuff, and no one publicised that. That was the same time.
Claire
as well.
Duffy, who comes on this live, her kids throwing things at a black man on the bus, and nothing was said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So it's all over the place. It's all, on both sides of the fucking
Is on
spectrum.
both sides.
I think the difference in this though is that he was made out to be a racist when he wasn't though.
Tom Robinson is a racist. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
A child's life was ruined, and it was made out he was an absolute racist, and this other kid got like over £100,000 in, off a GoFundMe for something where he was saying he was going to rape another lad's little sisters. I mean, come on. It was a playground.
Yeah, somebody's just put in the comments as well about autistic children. My son's autistic and ADHD, and the amount of he gets bullied at school for. He gets bullied. Children are vile to each other.
That's
Absolutely vile to each other. And things haven't really changed. I mean, I'm white and British. My dad was white and British. But as we was growing up, because it's how children are taught, So as we was growing up, my dad said to us that if we ever went with a black man, he would have nothing whatsoever to do with us, because that's what he was taught. It wasn't until my sister got stabbed by an ex-partner when she was about 23, who was white, loved his football, all the things my dad thought a man should be. And he stabbed her and he stabbed a friend, and a friend was only 16 and she died. And then my dad's view started to change. But his view was basically because of how he was brought up. He was brought up that, you know, white women shouldn't be with black women. Bear in mind, my dad worked in Saudi Arabia with Muslims at one point.
He probably wanted that Saudi money, but didn't like the brown people.
Well, he was sent over there with... No, he liked the Muslims. He's got no problem with the Muslims. It was... He thought that we shouldn't be with black people. I mean, he later apologised in years and the rest of it. But his view was, yeah, he told us that if we ever went with a black person, because that's what they were taught, and that's how he was brought up. And it wasn't until, like I say, my sister got stabbed by a white person that he changed his views on it. And it is some of these children, whatever race they are, I do believe, on both sides of the coin, that they're teaching their children to be either not nice to white people or not nice to Muslims. I think we've got to educate children.
It goes back to the statement that racism is taught. We're not born with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if my kids or we said anything racist, my parents would fucking batter me.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand from it from a 9-year-old. But he takes everybody who they are. He's autistic and he's quite innocent, and he just sees people for what they are, if that makes sense. He's extremely trusting, and I love him for that.
That can be a good thing and a bad thing, do you know what I mean? Like, so honestly, if my kids did anything racist, I'd literally batter them. I don't give a fuck if they're young, because that's not something that I've been brought up with, and I wouldn't want my kids to be walking around like that either.
Yeah, my son gets picked on because he's got an English accent in an Irish school. Do you know what I mean? It happens absolutely everywhere.
I'm 47 to the commenters. 47. No, I'm not 44. I'm putting 3 years on my age. 44. Thank you for the live, and yeah, I'm gonna go and watch the video, and because like, you know, I can't properly judge it without actually seeing the whole thing, so I'm gonna go and watch it. Take care, girls. Bye.
You too. People thinking Muslims are all black. You know, the thing is though, remember Angie, I was talking to you on I think it was WhatsApp, and we was calling, and I was saying when I was a nurse, I'd get abuse from the older generation saying, I don't want this packy giving me my medication, this, that and the other, and they're on the fucking deathbeds, do you know what I mean? They're still spouting racist stuff, but you've just got to brush past it and get on with your job, do you know what I mean?
Adam Mark's been robbed.
Why is everyone saying Adam?
Robbed all Adam Mark's food that he's got for the dogs or something. What you cooking, Top Girl?
I'm warming food up for the baby. Because can somebody come up and tell us what happened to Adam Mark?
Yeah, someone come and tell us. Angie, people are saying Adam Mark's been robbed.
What do you mean robbed?
The food that he gets for his dogs, apparently.
Is he?
The food for all his dogs or something.
Hiya kids, I've just done a stitch to the video, and just while I've been getting in the box, she's followed me back. Play that video, please, Angie. My last one I've just put out.
1 sec.
She's followed you, the cheeky bitch.
She's followed me. She's just followed me now. I haven't followed her, but I've messaged her with a nice message for her.
Oh, Angie.
Yeah?
Adam Mark's on live with MT, Mother Teresa.
You know Adam Mark.
He's saying he's been robbed at Adam Mark's, and MT saying, why didn't you go over to Angie's and get her 1.5 to contribute to?
Contribute to what?
I don't know, most probably Adam's Arts robbed stuff.
Oh.
Adam Mark, I was in MTs just now, and Adam Mark explained that the dogs were barking, he was in the outdoor shower, so he's shouting out holla holla, thinking that it's like they're just there, and then he saw through the gaps in the gate that the guys got into a red car and drove off, and he thought it's suspicious, ran down there.
Any dogs, did he?
Sorry?
You didn't take any, they didn't take the dogs, did they?
No, just the dog food and things like that, the biscuits. So Lucy, the singer Lucy, she's donated some money to him to help him, and MT said about coming over into your life to let you know.
Yeah, 100%. 100% he'd come here. I just see you. I don't know if he's in the box now. Let me have a look. No one's in the box.
I think Adam Mark is still in MT's box, but I'm not quite
Before
sure.
I come off, is he live then, Adam? I'll give him a
Adam Mark was live, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me play this video then. I'll just put you on that side so you can see it. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, volume's down. Give me a sec.
The gypsy girls dress like slab.
Good morning, Sasha Fountain, whatever the frig your name is. Trollop, aka con artist, aka... well, I don't really want to say. This is for training and educational purposes, just to educate you. You know, gypsy girls are definitely not little, or dress like little. But if you want to find out all about it and see the dress code and how we do it and everything, feel free to contact us anytime. Mrs. Fountain, Rivermouth, con artist, Trollop. It's Pearl Price 1111, 2 yellow hearts either side. You'll always find us on live, so feel free to drop in the live sometime. Bye, Trollop.
Yes, Pearl. Get him, Pearl.
Well done, Pearl. What a
Pearl, man.
Well, honestly, why does she have to say, no, Pearl is so embarrassing, so is your mother. So why do they have to say all gypsy girls dress like? And it was, when I've listened to the word properly, it's I'll say lags with a sit in the front of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That. Anyways, while I've been getting in here, she has followed us back there. So and like I say, I'll get her to come into the live and just tell me face to face why she thinks all gypsy girls dress like slags. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
More and childish. Like I said, so's your mother.
Back in the day, a long time ago, back in the day, I used to run canteens on building sites, and I actually had a like gypsy family working for me, and I'll tell you something for nothing, they are the most loyal, best
What did you just call me
people.
about my mum?
I said, so's your mother. How you've just put charge, so whatever you put, so's your fucking mother. What you going to do about it?
How old are you?
Childish. Childish. Are you liking your child being called a fucking slag? How's that childish? So you mind your business, take your face full shit and go and wash your fucking knickers.
How old are you? We all
Me, as old as me tongue and a little bit older than me teeth. How's about that? I am not having our people called slags. So mind your fucking business. Mind your business. Is that childish enough for you? Is that childish enough for you?
You white tramp.
There you go, same as your fucking mother.
Hang on,
Same
Bill.
as your mother.
Hang on a minute. One minute, Angie, can you mute her?
I'm going to kick her out, Pearl.
One minute, what did you just
leave
say?
her, just leave her, let her have a say. I'm not having my
she's being
daughter
racist.
called or any other gypsy girl a fucking tramp or a slag.
She's just been racist, Pearl. Did you not hear her?
No.
Well, yeah, of course I did, but listen, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to kick up over that. Listen, like I said, whatever she said to me, same as your mother, darling.
And now I was going to say, we all say that. Saying Pearl's childish. Look at your fucking profile picture, darling. You've got Alphabet as your profile picture. Now, who's your child now? Who's childish and embarrassing? Get off there. And put
Angie,
your
your lives are
profile
always
picture up
feisty,
on.
aren't they?
Isn't this a woman a white anyway?
I haven't muted her.
I muted her.
Oh.
Sorry, she was talking over Pearl.
Okay, right. Where you go? What you saying now? What you saying now, Jojo? Run your mouth now, bitch. Run your mouth now. Go on.
Run my mouth,
bitch. Shut up, Pearl. Shut up.
What you gonna
Your
do?
property burgers.
What are you gonna do?
Shut up, Pearl.
Why have you had one of them?
Pearl, you're all mouth. You're all mouth, Pearl. You're all mouth. You're 65.
If I'm all mouth. Put your face
down somewhere and get some Botox.
Your face. I don't need Botox. I'm not looking for a man.
Yes,
I'm not looking for a man. I don't need Botox. I'm blessed. I've been through everything in my life. And I certainly ain't got no
crusty old mousy face that needs a good slap.
Put your face on
You
camera.
need a good slap.
Your face.
Let me know when you come to London, yeah? Let me know when you're coming to London. Let me know when you're coming to London.
You can do it.
I will slap you into next week, you crusty racist. Shut up, you're a tramp.
Do it.
You are a tramp. When you come to London, see now, Jojo, all your
on the screen.
No one's chatting your name. Shut the fuck up.
On the
And when you come to visit Angie, yeah? Everyone
put your
knows.
face.
Oi, listen to me. Listen to me, you bitch. Listen to me, you bitch. Right? I'm a traveller. I'm a gypsy, yeah? Come for me. We're not slats, and we're not fucking whores, yeah? Come for me, you fucking bitch.
Well said.
Get up there, my Shane's girl.
Angie, I love your lives, man.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I will ruin her. I will ruin that girl if she comes for me. I will go face to
She
face
ain't
with
coming
her.
for nobody, Shane's girl. That's why she wouldn't put a camera on. She ain't coming for nobody.
Fucking dirty bitch.
Hiding behind.
Honestly,
Oh, she's back. She's back.
People on the
Come
staff
on.
are all
What are you going to say to me?
Come. N17, come N17 9HW, come you bitch. I will link you anytime.
You fucking come for me, you come for us. Come on. We're fucking travellers. We're travellers. Come for us.
Come, you white hole. Come.
If anyone's a slut and a lure, you're a dirty dog and you're a fucking big whore.
Come. I'm waiting. N17
You
9HW.
fucking dog. Go and get yourself sorted. Go and get yourself sorted. You want Botox, no one else.
Come, you racist white tramp. Come.
Hang on a minute, wait there.
You fucking dirty dog.
Shut up, Jojo. Go suck a black dick. No one's talking to you.
Fuck you ugly little tramp.
White bitch. Come on.
Say that to me face. Come on.
Come
on then. I'm in Chester. Come on, look. I'll fucking smash your face on the curb.
Follow me on here, and then when you get to North London, message me.
Just like Alphabet.
When you get to North London, just message me.
And you country bitches will show you how it is. We will show you how it is. And you are all have some manners now. Leave Pearl and Angie alone, you racist little tart.
No one's a fucking tart. If anyone's a tart,
Angie and Pearl alone and get off the fucking app, you racist little cow.
Shut up, you granny.
Come to Chester and say it to my face. Come on. To Chester. I'll fucking smash your face off the curb.
Where's that?
You dirty little cow.
Come on, Chester.
You think you're big and hard enough? Come on, I'll take you on. CH1 5PM. Come on, take it on. You dirty little cow. Get off the fucking app. Get off the app and leave the gypsy people alone. You dirty little cow. Get off the app. I'll smash your face on the fucking curb. You dirty little bitch.
Let me just say something, Jojo.
Get off the app. Come on, Chester. I'll rag your face round.
I have your picture. I have your picture.
Chester.
I have your picture.
Chester. You want me?
Remember that bitch? Remember that bitch? I have your picture, bitch.
Come on then, bitch.
And your kids,
I'll put your face through the fucking curb.
You ain't gonna do
people
shit.
again and I'll smash your face in.
Going to
do little cow.
She's sick of your mouth. Shut up.
Leave people alone and leave Angie alone as well.
And you're still all shook. What are you saying, bitches?
Nobody shook you.
Shut up, Bill. Go fry a fucking burger, you racist cunt. Come on.
Get off the app. Get off the app and get your skinny little ass down to Chester and smash your face on the curb.
I have to
Get
mute
your fucking ass down to Chester now.
Smash your face on the curb. You ain't got the fucking gut.
Put your face on, baby.
Yeah, come on, let's see your face. Come on. Come on, you dog.
Stop fighting. Please, stop fighting. Why are you fighting?
Who's this person here?
Fuming, Angie. Fuming. Up to here. Come on, show your face. I'm showing mine.
It's no good giving somebody's postcode out without putting your face on so we know it's you.
Right, listen, girls, I'm going to go, yeah?
I'll have to go. I've got had a warning. Bye, everyone.
Right, listen, girls, I'm going to go, yeah? I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Fucking hell, Angie. Can you kick me out, please?
Yeah, no problem. I'm sick.
I bet her mother witch had this to slap when she was born.
Oh, I think
it's born mouth like that.
Why is it always Angie's life?
I've got no heard
I'm sure.
what just happened.
Round two, guys. Round two.
Angie, my dad was a deep sea fisherman. I've heard it all the bad words. And I'm just sat here going,
come to
oh
Chester.
my God,
Say to my face.
Jojo, let's not go for the comments. We're going for only one person at the moment. I can't keep up.
Ooh, honestly, people wind me up and
Sorry,
telling
Angie,
you.
about that.
Power, why don't I give you powers? And then what you can do, Pearl, is you can
No,
just
don't. Don't.
Because then I say,
don't affect us, Angie.
And I
They really
give it, there's no problem. I'll give it to you anyway. So you've got the power, so you can just kick someone out if it gets too much, or if you just.
Well, I won't. No, I'm like you. It doesn't bother me. But if
Right,
you put the
Joanne in the
face on,
comments. Joanne in the comments, she's saying, come up Yorkshire. You want me, love? You come to Chester yourself. I'm not coming for you. You come for me. You want me. You come for me.
Jojo, can I ask one question? Are you on your period?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I just thought there might be a reason.
No, I'm fuming.
We're from Yorkshire.
Angie and Pearl, Angie, Pearl. And it's
She wants you, Joanne.
and I just put it out there, everybody, as well. Listen, if my face is affecting any of you, it doesn't affect me. I'm not into Botox. I don't want it, never had it, will never have it. So if my face affects anybody, I'm sorry that it's riddled with jealousy.
Shall we take the camera off?
I apologise for Yorkshire, because we ain't all like that cool.
What?
I said, can we apologise for Yorkshire?
Have you seen
Because
your
we're not all like
picture,
that
love?
up there.
Come down Chester and say that to me. We all see that. And I'll fix your face for you on the fucking curb.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, me?
I don't think people should talk about
No,
anyone's
we all
looks.
say that. Someone
I know,
in
but
the
listen,
comments.
that's all anybody ever does on this app. Go for mine and Angie's looks, filter slip, pissy knickers,
I've got no filters.
t-shirts up calling me a peddler. Does this face look affected? No, it doesn't. Same as
That's what I
Angie's.
mean, like,
I get shit all the time.
I always say my mum loves me, so I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
Penny drops. Jojo won't do Jack. Come down Chester, love. We'll see.
Haley had to put her big glasses on for this.
Honestly, I was flabbergasted.
Shona Lee, thank you,
Where's
love.
she gone?
Yorkshire behind her. So the other Yorkshire, Joanne. Come to
And
me,
she's
love.
just taking a minute because she's a bit flabbergasted at the moment.
Oh. Honestly, no, I'm sick of this app because people are all fucking mouth, no action. And every time I come on this app, it's either Angie, Pearl, Angie.
Maybe, Jojo. We're all adults and we wouldn't go to people's houses and batter each other.
Exactly, because we're all fucking mouth, no action. That's why I give where I live. I live in Chester. And my postcode is CH15GN. If you want to know where I am, that's where I am.
Oi, Jojo,
Oh,
mate.
Jesus
Oi,
Christ.
Jojo. The only person knocking at your door, mate, is the fucking pie company. Do you know what I mean?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Get a real
boy.
name and get a real picture, love. Jesus Christ is gone.
Let's not talk about Jesus. He's my prophet as well.
Let's not do shaming or.
Jojo, can you not?
Sorry, Top Girl. Sorry, Angie. Sorry, everyone.
What the bloody hell is going on?
But no, I'm just had a look.
I do. I'm going for a lie down.
Sorry, everyone.
There'll be Big Brother boxing sessions.
Jesus Christ, come
Get
on,
'em on
love,
it, Ring.
come
Does
down.
anyone else want to come up and beef Jojo?
Haley, you're next on the agenda.
Oh, honestly.
We'll have all the pies, Jojo. I like pies anyhow.
I like the pies, love my pies.
Haley swore at you.
At least I can get rid of my weight.
Oh,
But you can't get rid
I
of
don't
your
want to get
ugliness.
fucking cause just by showing a video. Fucking hell. Anyways, I've
Pearl.
What?
Haley called Jojo a swear word.
I didn't, Pearl. I don't, Top Girl. I'll cry.
This is so unusual. Look, everybody on
Come and say to my face. I've just come up. If you can all go and have a little look at my latest video to Sasha Fontaine or Fountain, whatever she's called. It's out there. Could you please give it a like, comment and share, please? But she has just messaged us. So I'm going to go off, have a look what the... Angie, sorry for doing that on air, Babby, and causing
That's all right. No problem.
No, Daz.
Angie loves the views.
I've just brought the fish to chill everyone out.
I think we need some peace in this world.
Have you tagged us in another video? Okie doke. Thanks, Babby. Well, anyway.
I am so grateful I've been housebound to my bedroom for the last 19 months. I don't have to go out into that shit show outside. I just stay on TikTok.
Mum, Nikki, can I just ask, have you got clothes on?
Inside.
Yes, I've got a dress on. Got a dress on.
Who thinks
Nothing on
my
my shoulders,
face
though.
offends people on the app? Put a poll up.
Oh, everybody. I'll be offending everybody in the world. I have no F's to give. I've lived in this bedroom. I haven't even been out the door of it in 19 months through ill health and being neglected and left alone by social services and the NHS.
Mum Nikki, sorry. Apparently he's been named as Alpha Unaliver. He's called Axel Rudd Akabana.
Axel Rose. Axel, what name is it?
Axel Rudd Akabana.
Right. Angie, I'll be 10 minutes and I'll be back on, right? Well,
Right,
might be a bit longer.
that's hearsay they Top Girl, isn't it?
That's
But
what I'm
everybody
saying.
can go and like my video. Thank you.
I don't know if you know this, Top Girl, but the police have actually put out a message saying that anyone that spreads misinformation will be investigated and arrested.
Angie's getting arrested, guys. It was on her platform.
Imagine if she got nicked for a Top Girl.
I'll bail Angie out because Haley's got no money.
No, poor.
I didn't hear what you were saying, Top Girl, sorry.
Everyone needs to say sorry to the mosque. I don't need to apologise to the mosque. I wasn't up there. I didn't do anything.
She did, guys.
I'm not trauma dumping, so shut up.
It was just to say that the judge has allowed his name to be released in court this
Can you check on
morning.
your other phone, please?
I thought he was from Wales. That name don't sound very Welsh to me.
Yeah, no, the judge this morning in court has allowed him to be named.
Glasses on.
Angie, I'm gonna drop. I've got a driving lesson in a bit. So I'm gonna get myself sorted.
Don't hit any curbs.
I think that's the only one I'm gonna hit, Hayley. Right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Nice to meet you all.
But what has name got to do with ethnicity? My daughter is Muslim. She's half Pakistani, half Albanian, half Jamaican, and she's called Mia. That's not a Muslim name.
No, he's Christian as well, isn't he?
They've named him on Sky.
My son is called Albi, and that's not a Muslim name. So, Daz, let's not chat shit, yeah?
It was a tongue-in-cheek comment, Top Girl.
Right, okay.
All right.
They've named him on. They've named him on Sky. That is his name, Angie.
That's his name.
Yeah, they've named it. It says the judge Andrew Murari or something declined to make an order under Section 45 concerning his identity.
I'd just like to point out as well, Top Girl, I wasn't talking about religion. I said it didn't sound a very Welsh name.
I didn't talk about religion. I talked about...
You started bringing Muslim into it, yeah.
No, I didn't. I said Pakistani. What you want about is Pakistani. I said, shut the fuck up, Angie. I said Pakistani, Jamaican, and Albanian.
No, you started talking about Muslim names.
By the way,
Axel is his nickname. So what's his real name?
Well, it just says Axel Ruda Banan, but I can't say it. Banan.
Can I ask you a quick question? Change the subject slightly. You know, you can be Islamophobic. Yeah. I wonder if you can be Christianophobic.
Christianophobic. My daughter's a Catholic. You weirdo.
No, I'm just asking you. It's just
not my daughter. Sorry, not my daughter. My daughter's dad.
Not you personally. I'm just asking as a general question.
Does it give you the reason why you did it?
Obviously, you can be. Wasn't it that Ginger Gemini just said?
It does say Christian phobic.
No, I'm sure it does. You can be bigotry towards any religion, I think. It's not just the Muslim religion, like Christianity.
I hope the Muslims, in the mosque feel safe to go back to the mosque and pray now. No.
I hope so. I hope maybe let's see now if all these thugs are going to go to a church now because he was Christian.
He was Christian, was he?
Yeah, so let's Anglophobia. Let's see if they're going to go to a church and do that because I'll be the first one outside the church protecting the church.
He was still black, and that's what people see, right?
Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it?
Patholophobia.
It's the colour of their skin as well. That's what people look at me.
Well, his mum and dad are from Rwanda, and that is a Christian country, mostly, isn't it?
But we still don't know the Haley because you can remember in Albania it is like I'd say more like a 60-40% Christian, Catholic, Muslim country. Do you know what I mean? So there's all different types of religion. So
that's very true. You know what I said, Top Girl, yesterday? What someone made in the comment. There was no protest for that Lucy Leppy who analysing those babies.
Exactly, there was none because she was right.
Yeah. No one knows his religion, though, do they? Everyone's making an assumption based on his. No, but what I'm saying is people don't know his religion. They're making an assumption because of the colour of his skin. And now they're attacking people within the Muslim community because that's where they believe his religion is, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I just don't think we should be blaming religion and culture. I think we should be blaming the individual himself.
Agree.
And I don't believe mental health can be an excuse for something that was calculated because you got in a taxi and did it. Do you know what I mean? So it was all premeditated in my eyes.
Yeah.
Does it say why you did it?
No, it just literally there is loads of updates on there, but some of them are around London and stuff like that. But they're outside the courts reporting now.
Are they?
Had a 20-minute argument about whether they would change the ruling to release his name.
Angie, did you see the Asian guy that got punched yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Jesus, I've only just seen it.
Down the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon he could have walked back here because that police officer, he was in the background. He started walking on that video, you'll see him. He probably said walk the other way, he probably said leave. That's probably why he left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we would leave anyway, to be honest, because you're outnumbered, isn't it? The Asian guy was outnumbered.
Yeah, obviously he was outnumbered, do you know what I mean? It's just a sad situation.
It looked like he was just trying to go home or something.
Exactly. They're the people, though, that are making this about race. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was just trying to go home, and the next minute they've hit him and called him the P word.
Yeah. Call him that. How do you know they called him a P word?
It was on the camera. It was on live.
I didn't hear any sound on it, that's why.
Saying he was known to SS and police for carrying.
They were saying we don't want peas in this country, blah, 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 and I was like, oh.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. How about that?
Me as well, mate. Well, I'm Indian, but I ain't going nowhere.
What makes it worse, that guy looked a bit nerdy, didn't he? The Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He didn't look like a fighter, did he?
No, that's what I'm saying. It makes it make you pulls in your heartstrings even more, isn't it, when you've got a guy that doesn't look like, he's a troublemaker.
I felt so bad for him when he walked away, though.
They was all laughing and said you picked the wrong night to
like
walk
racist
up this
slurs
street
laughing at him.
Yeah.
I was like, nah,
the best thing is, look how bad the media is. Like when it first happened, this Southport incident, they started naming the person as Ali something, and now his actual name's come out. It's fucking social media.
Why don't they arrest that boy for doing what he did?
What, so is the guy not Muslim that done the whole thing?
Nobody knows.
No one knows yet. Fucking hell.
No one.
Why didn't the police officer arrest that boy?
What'd you say, Angie?
Why didn't that police officer arrest that boy that punched him?
That's what I'm saying. That's what got me angry.
Yeah, it's like nothing really happened.
Like the police saw it, and he walks back to the police, and they're just standing there.
Yeah, maybe he got arrested later. I don't know, but
True.
I hope he did. I think it was just the time and the place. Like that old man is an absolute cunt.
you know, though, I say, Top Girl, that these kids, let's not look at them as children. They're not children.
No, definitely not.
They're thugs, yeah. And if they get arrested, adult time, I'm a believer of that now, because it's this, you know, these kids are committing murder and everything, man.
That thing is, though, their buzz would have went down. They'd woke up in the morning, and they'd have police at their houses, and they'd be scared.
The thing is, religion has got nothing to do with people's
This
evil
is what
acts.
I've been saying yesterday all day, Top Girl. I felt it was on repeat, you know what I mean?
They say, oh, we seen you on TikTok last night smashing this window. You're coming with us now.
Do you think as well people that were there in the crowd could have been scared to kind of stand up and speak for him in case they turned on him?
Yeah, of course. Like, so I reckon some of them, like the person who was recording the guy that got punched was whispering to the camera saying, I don't condone this, but he was whispering it.
Yeah.
And them two girls as well walked away.
Someone has put Angie, that 17-year-old kid, you know, the one that unlike those girls, turns 18 next week, so he's not a kid really. Yeah, but in the eyes of the law, this is how they look at it. If you was a kid at the time of the crime, you're a minor, so they'll treat you as a minor. It's not about when your birthday is, it's what age you were when you committed the crime. But I honestly think that he'll be tried as an adult.
Like, guys, I'm stupid, yeah. What is Rwanda?
It's a country.
Is it a country?
Yeah. The Axel has been, well, obviously he's going to be remanded into youth custody.
No,
he's only 17.
No, he won't. I can tell you now, I don't think he'll get youth custody. I think he'll go straight. They'll try him as an adult.
I hope so, but they're saying that he's been remanded into youth custody.
Yeah, no. But the court, I'll tell you, 100% he'll be tried as an adult.
So what, was he born in the UK?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at the situation.
Because of the nature of the crime, no way he'll be put in the youth prison. He'll go to an adult prison. I know, 1,000%.
Hopefully. Yeah, well, because obviously by the time the case is all done and dusted, he would have been 18 anyway.
But this is what I'm saying. They don't look at that. They look at the day of the crime. Sorry, the year. You know, I can't even talk. They look at how old that person was when he committed the crime. He was 17. Even though he's going to be 18 in a few weeks, what was his age when he committed it? That's what they look at. Not that he's going to be 8.
They remand him into youth custody at the minute, but then they do a trial. When he's ready to do a trial, they do it as an adult. So he'd go into like an adult's prison.
No, they'll all try him as an adult, but they can try him because they could turn around and try him as a minor, even though he'll be 18 in a couple of weeks. They could still try him as an adult, as a minor.
Yeah, because you got to remember as well that James Bulger's unalivers, they were tried as adults and they were only 10.
It's like you look at some of them prisoners. Some of them prisoners when they're about to turn 21, like they're 20 at the moment, but when they're 20, they end up going to an adult's prison.
Angie, do you want to watch this bit? They've just said he turns 18 in 6 days.
Andy, I'm just going to jump down because I'm washing up.
I don't know how to make it big, sorry guys.
That the judge has agreed that the 17-year-old boy can now be named publicly. His name is Axel Rudolph. So the judge, having listened to 20 minutes or so of legal and particularly an application by the Daily Mail newspaper that he should be named. Up until that point, a minute or so ago, we weren't naming him because he is still 17 in the eyes of
Axel Rudakuva.
Didn't I not tell you that because he was 17?
Cannot be named. No juvenile who appears in court can be named under
His
the
picture
legal
is out too.
The judge, having listened to that argument, has decided that he can be named, and it was said in court that although he's still 17, he will be 18 in 6 days' time. So the judge has been swayed by the arguments from the Daily Mail in principle, but the prosecutor before that had given the pros and cons of naming him or not naming him. Originally, the prosecution had asked for that anonymity to be maintained. Now, I'm just waiting to hear from colleagues inside whether I can now report the legal argument that led to that judge's decision. It's still not clear.
There we go. So he'll be tried as an adult, won't he?
Yeah.
Can I make a point about the young offenders and the confusion there? So in regards to being tried as an adult, yes, that can happen, 16, 17, whatever, but where he's actually going to be held, so it will be young offenders till he's 18, youth until he's 18, then young offenders until he's 21, and then it will be an adult prison. It's young offenders
I don't think so. I really don't think.
No, they won't.
I think some young offenders, though, they've been sent, like when they're 20, they get sent to adult jail.
Prison. He'll go
Yeah, but it's
straight
just
to
far
adult
off
prison.
21.
No, you know what? I don't think they'll look at it like that. I think they'll look at the nature of the crime. I reckon he'll go straight to an adult prison. I don't think.
Yeah,
they
you
will,
should. That's
they will not risk him putting him a danger. He's such a danger in a youth prison. He'll go straight to an
My
adult.
cousin was killed, and his killer was 18, and he got put into a adult prison.
Yeah.
Unless they try and put him into some safety thing,
He's only 3
so he
weeks
can't
away
get
from
touched.
18. He's 3 weeks away from 18. You go straight to adult. You know the nature of the crime, man.
If they're worried about his safety, they'll put him in.
Nobody can get to him.
Yeah, he'll go into a maximum prison because don't forget,
Yes.
he will be protected. Yeah.
Still doesn't give you the reason on why he's done it.
Yeah, there's usually 21 for an adult prison, but what I'm saying is it doesn't matter about that. It's the nature of the crime. He deserves to go straight.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen 20-year-olds go to adult jails.
No, honestly, they can't. It's the law. You can't stick children with adults. They can't.
You can't. I've seen 20-year-olds go to adult jails.
Yeah, because they're approaching 21. They'll be
Yeah,
trying
but
to-
that's what I'm saying. They're still young.
My cousin's killer was 18, and he was placed into an adult prison.
Sophie, you've got to remember the nature of the crime. He unalived children. They'll never put him in a prison with children. Yeah, because he's a risk. He's a threat. He would have to go to. You have no choice but to go to a high maximum adult prison, and he will be protected. They'll never put him with children because of what he did.
He'd be put in a secure unit.
Yeah, if he put in some secure place, or he'll be put in an adult jail.
Yeah.
It says online that a child between up to 17 would not be sent to an adult prison. What about young people? Young people aged 18 are treated as adults by law.
Yeah,
If
Yeah, it
sentenced
depends on, like Angie said, it depends on the
custodial
crime.
sentence, a person aged between 18 and 25 would be sent to a specific prison unit for people of that age, not a full adult prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hayley, what we're saying
I
depends
just,
on the nature of the crime.
Yeah,
Can I
I
just
agree
say,
with that.
Angie, you know, obviously 18 going into an adult prison, yes, they do put them in an adult prison, but you go on the VP wing with kids, well, not kids, adults.
Yeah, Dorothy's
around
right
your
there.
age. You go on the vulnerable people's wing. The juvenile prisons, you're in there until you're 17/18. After that, you get put into a mainstream prison on a VP wing with just just adults of that age.
It's called YOI, Young Offenders Institution.
Yeah, but they only go in that. They will go into a juvenile prison, and then at 18 they'll go on the VP wing with people of the same age, and then when they turn 21, they then get put onto a normal wing with everybody. Because the juvenile prisons are too full to keep people over the age of 18 in there, especially if they're doing a long sentence.
Someone said he's not a serial unalive. Of course he is. He's a serial unalive.
And the only reason I know it, and the only reason I know for a fact that what the man said at the top is true as well about it, is because my mum's a prison officer. My mum works in the prison settings.
So you'll know there's different wings, yeah? So newcomers,
you've got the VP wing, you've got segregation, you've got the prison one.
Lifers.
What I'm saying, the only reason I know about that is because I went to Glen Parva before it got knocked down, that prison.
Did you? Did you do the Parva project? I live in Leicester.
Yeah, I was in Glen Parva for 6 months, but then
Yeah,
I
but you
sorted
see,
myself
they've now
out.
done Welford Road prison as a remand jail.
Yeah.
And that's just remand until you've been sentenced. If you get longer than 12
Excuse me?
weeks, then you have to stay. You can stay there. If you get over 12 weeks, you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Guys,
Look, yeah,
has
she's
everyone
right,
had
I was
their say?
in
I don't know, there's
prison.
a few people in here. Guys, everyone had their say in the boxes?
Angie, I'm going to jump down because I've got a phone call, but just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, I'm going to drop down just to have some dinner, Ange.
All right, Hayley. Has everyone spoken in the boxes?
Angie,
Yeah, I think so,
I just
everyone's
want
spoken.
to sorry, I didn't even say hello. How freaking rude of me. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Yourself?
Good. So I've just Googled the religion of Rwanda. Okay, and it says here most Rwandans are Roman Catholic with another 9% Protestant. Only about 1% of the population is Muslim, and a fourth of Rwandans are adherents of their indigenous beliefs.
Okay. Angie.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Has everyone else had their say in the boxes?
I think everyone's had their say.
Yeah. Okay, well, Marianne, yeah?
Yeah.
Emma? Aussie girl? I'm going to come off now if everyone's had their say. I just don't want to be
All right, then. See you later, Angie.
Sorry, have a good day.
I'll jump down.
Bye. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye. Be back.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.